Wait, wasn't that supposed to be fun and magical? We went into this thinking it would be easy. Buy a gift, give a gift, call it a day. We figured this was going to be a little fun part of the cruise. Yeah, that's not what happened. Now picture this. It's almost midnight. We're on deck 11. We're walking down this long hallway, holding a bag full of gifts, thinking, I really don't remember what I was thinking. Yeah, that was us. But once you're in it, you quickly realize there's a lot more involved. We didn't expect this. We look at each other and we said, we need a plan. Because now it wasn't about just buy a gift, give a gift, done. There were 4 things we had to figure out. So we put a plan in place: packing the gifts, getting them to the ship, delivering the gifts, and somehow getting all those gifts you receive back home. Now, let me save you the trouble right up front. You're going to need another suitcase. Trust me on this one. Those gifts, they take up more room than you think. We tried to make it work without an extra suitcase. That was not happening. Now, this is important. You gotta pack those gifts correctly. Things break. We had 1 gift damaged on the way. Luckily, Sandra brought extras. That saved us right there. But that was just a warm-up. Because the part that really caught us off guard was getting those gifts delivered. At the start of the cruise, we're unpacking, you're pulling everything out your bags, you're putting everything up, and that's when it hits you. You see all these pixie dust, all these gift exchanges, the little gifts, big gifts, and all the stuff you thought it wouldn't be no big deal. And you kind of stop at that moment, and I look at wifey with a little, are you seeing what I'm seeing? And it's like, how are we going to get all these gifts delivered? Now, there was no panic between us, no worries, just that quiet knowing. Now, we had gifts to deliver from deck 2 all the way up to deck 11. The front of the ship, the back of the ship, the middle of the ship, everywhere. Trying to deliver all those gifts, I'm already turned around. Am I in the front of the ship? Or I am in the back of the ship. Now, if you've done this before, you know what I'm talking about. So here's what we ended up doing. Not because we were geniuses. We just needed a plan that actually fit the pockets of our spare time while on that cruise. And once we started doing that, everything felt organized. We broke the first day down by decks. So day one, we figured we'd get deck 11, 10, and 9. We thought we would knock all those decks out on our first day. No, that didn't happen. What did happen was each day we had to find these little pockets of time. It could be the morning, the evening, sometimes way too late at night. But we just chipped away at it. Now, if you're counting steps, you're going to get them in. Yes, let's see how many steps I got in today. So, no doubt about that. Now, with a plan, that doesn't take over your whole day, your vacation, you get to enjoy your vacation. Those hallways, they're long. You think I knock this out real quick? Not happening. Between the shows, the activities, and stopping every 5 minutes to eat. We know exactly you're supposed to deliver all those gifts. This is what you don't want to do. It's the last night, and you're not done yet. Suitcases are packed up. They're lining up in the hallway, and you're still trying to deliver all those gifts. That's not magical. That's stress. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be that way. Once we figured out a plan, things got a whole lot easier. We still did the gift exchange. We still had fun. And with a plan, it was a great vacation. So if you're thinking about doing this, you got to go in with a plan and enjoy it for what it is. Now, in part 3, we're going to talk about something nobody really warned you about. Because we're seeing families online, especially first-time cruisers, who were disappointed when their kids really didn't get much pixie dust, or any at all. And most of the time, it wasn't because anyone did anything wrong. It's usually something simple, something nobody talks about, something that can make a big difference without realizing it. In part 3, we're going to talk about expectations, how room locations can play a bigger role than most people ever imagine. Now, just a little help to keep this magic simple. I want y'all to have a great cruise.